An 80-year-old woman suffers a stroke while eating breakfast. Foods that can cause a stroke. Morning is a time when the human body often faces changes in blood pressure and heart rate. It is also a time when unexpected events, especially for the elderly, can occur. One of the most dangerous situations is a stroke, a condition that can have severe consequences, and sometimes its onset begins simply as a breakfast. The story of an 80-year-old woman suffering a stroke while having breakfast is a typical example. It makes us reflect on the relationship between diet and health, especially the risk of stroke in the elderly. Breakfast is considered the most important meal of the day, but for those with heart and blood pressure issues, breakfast can be a dangerous time if one isn't mindful of the foods consumed. So, which foods are more likely to cause a stroke, especially for older adults? The relationship between food and stroke. A stroke occurs when part of the brain does not receive enough blood due to a blockage or rupture of blood vessels. This can cause long-term brain damage and affect mobility, speech, and cognition. Many studies have shown that diet plays a crucial role in the risk of stroke. Unhealthy foods, particularly those with high levels of saturated fats, salt, and sugar, can increase the risk of stroke. Elderly individuals, due to weakened immune systems and circulation issues, are even more vulnerable to these problems. So, what food should be avoided at breakfast to protect health and prevent a stroke? Foods high in saturated fats. Saturated fats are found in many processed foods and animal products, such as fatty meats, butter, and cheese. These are among the main causes of artery blockage, increasing blood pressure and putting pressure on the circulatory system. Furthermore, consuming too many saturated fats can raise LDL cholesterol levels in the blood, increasing the risk of stroke. Therefore, breakfast items like bacon sandwiches, butter cookies, or dishes containing a lot of cheese should be limited in the diet of older adults. Processed foods like sausages, ham, or cold cuts are high in salt and preservatives. Excessive salt in the body can lead to high blood pressure, increasing pressure on the blood vessels and causing cardiovascular issues, thus raising the risk of stroke. Processed foods also contain unhealthy fats that can increase LDL cholesterol levels in the blood. These foods often also contain high amounts of sugar, leading to weight gain and diabetes, both of which are risk factors for stroke. Sugary foods and beverages. Foods and drinks high in sugar, such as pastries, sugary sodas, and coffee with added sugar, can harm the body if consumed frequently. High blood sugar levels can lead to diabetes, a major risk factor for stroke. Additionally, excess sugar can increase fat in the blood and contribute to cholesterol buildup, damaging blood vessels. Foods high in trans fats. Trans fats are artificial fats found in many processed foods such as cookies, cakes, fast food, and fried items. Trans fats raise LDL cholesterol levels in the blood and lower HDL cholesterol levels, harming the cardiovascular system. Consuming many foods containing trans fats can increase the risk of stroke, especially for elderly people with weak circulatory systems. Foods high in caffeine. While a cup of coffee in the morning may help wake you up, excessive caffeine consumption throughout the day can affect blood pressure and increase the risk of stroke. Caffeine can stimulate the nervous system and increase heart rate, which in turn raises blood pressure, a significant risk factor for stroke. Older adults, especially those with a history of high blood pressure, should limit their caffeine intake at breakfast and opt for healthier drinks like herbal teas or fresh fruit juices. Healthy foods to prevent stroke. In addition to avoiding harmful foods, it is also important to include healthy foods in breakfast to protect cardiovascular health. Foods high in fiber, such as whole grains, fresh fruits, and vegetables, help reduce cholesterol and improve blood circulation. Omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon and seeds like chia are also great for heart health and may help lower the risk of stroke. An ideal breakfast for older adults should consist of nutrient-rich foods that are low in fats and salt. A breakfast could include oatmeal, fresh fruit, low-fat milk, or a boiled egg with fresh vegetables. This not only provides energy for the day ahead, but also helps protect heart health and prevent blood pressure issues. Other factors related to stroke. In addition to diet, several other factors also contribute to increasing the risk of stroke in the elderly. It's important to understand that stroke is not only the result of a single dietary mistake, but rather a combination of various factors, including overall health, genetics, lifestyle, and habits. High blood pressure. This is one of the most significant factors, increasing the risk of stroke. High blood pressure can damage blood vessels, making them more fragile and prone to blockage. Older adults should regularly monitor their blood pressure and maintain a stable level, while avoiding foods that raise blood pressure, such as those high in salt. Diabetes and high blood lipids. Diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, is another important risk factor for stroke. People with diabetes have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke due to the effects of high blood sugar on blood vessels. Those with high cholesterol levels also need to be cautious about their diet, as bad cholesterol, LDL, can cause artery blockages and lead to stroke. Sedentary lifestyle. In fact, elderly individuals who are sedentary have a higher risk of serious health issues, including cardiovascular disease and stroke. Lack of physical activity weakens the body, hinders blood circulation, and increases blood pressure, creating conditions for a stroke to occur. It's essential to maintain an active lifestyle, even if it's just through light exercises like walking, yoga, or gentle strength training. Mental stress. While it may not be an immediately obvious factor, prolonged mental stress can significantly affect the health of the elderly, including increasing the risk of stroke. When stressed, the body produces hormones such as cortisol, which can raise blood pressure and harm the cardiovascular system. Managing stress and seeking relaxation techniques, like meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help mitigate this risk. Expert health advice. Doctors and nutrition experts recommend that elderly individuals pay attention to a balanced and healthy diet to protect cardiovascular health and prevent stroke. Some helpful tips include a fiber-rich diet. Foods high in fiber, such as whole grains, leafy vegetables, and fruits, not only help maintain a healthy weight, but also reduce bad cholesterol and improve blood circulation. A fiber-rich diet can help lower blood pressure and support metabolism. Use healthy oils. Instead of using oils high in saturated fats and trans fats, elderly individuals should opt for healthy oils such as olive oil, canola oil, or coconut oil. These oils help improve cholesterol levels and protect blood vessels. Stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is crucial for the elderly. Water not only helps maintain cell flexibility, but also supports blood circulation, allowing the cardiovascular system to function efficiently. Dehydration can lead to electrolyte imbalances, causing blood pressure and cardiovascular issues. Limit alcohol and caffeine. Both alcohol and caffeine can raise blood pressure and stress the cardiovascular system. While a small amount of caffeine may help some individuals feel alert, excessive consumption, particularly among the elderly, can be harmful. Instead, they should choose milder beverages like herbal teas or water. Other stroke prevention measures. In addition to adjusting dietary habits, elderly individuals should implement other measures to reduce the risk of stroke. Specifically, controlling risk factors such as blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and weight is crucial. Regular health checkups. Elderly individuals should have regular health checkups to monitor blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar levels, and other important indicators. Early detection of health issues enables effective treatment and management. Maintain an active lifestyle. As mentioned, maintaining an active lifestyle and regular exercise is very important. Even light exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can help maintain overall health and reduce the risk of stroke. Quit bad habits. Quitting smoking and limiting alcohol consumption are essential habits to change if one wishes to protect their health. Smoking harms the lungs and narrows the arteries, raising blood pressure and serving as a significant risk factor for stroke. Stroke is a serious health condition, but it is preventable with proper awareness of risk factors and lifestyle changes. A key element in reducing the risk of stroke is maintaining a healthy diet, which plays a significant role in controlling factors like blood pressure, cholesterol, and overall heart health. In particular, foods that are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and omega-3 fatty acids from fish, should be prioritized. On the other hand, foods high in saturated fats, salt, sugars, and trans fats should be minimized to prevent damage to the cardiovascular system. In addition to a balanced diet, it is crucial to lead an active lifestyle with regular physical activity and avoid harmful habits like smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. Managing stress and ensuring adequate sleep are also vital components of maintaining good health and reducing stroke risk. By adopting these healthy habits, older adults can significantly reduce the likelihood of experiencing a stroke and improve their quality of life, leading to longer, healthier years. Preventing stroke requires a comprehensive approach, combining dietary changes, physical activity, and overall lifestyle modifications. With proper care and attention, individuals can take control of their health and enjoy a longer, healthier life free from the threat of stroke.